A little bit of time while I put it.
Maureen, we can't see you.
What?
We
Oh,
can't
yeah,
see
I
your
get to
cameras
take it off again. Sorry. I'm here.
That's better. Now we see your pretty
Love
face.
it, Henry Potter.
Okay. Copy. Almost there. It's 3 o'clock. So today's show. Live stream.
I have a little cat problem.
Okay. And I need to put it here so you can see. Oops. All right. All right, I am going to mute everyone. So we've got mute all, and we're going to start. Hello, everyone. It's Earth Day. Today, April 22nd, every April 22nd is Earth Day, anywhere you are in the world. It started, I think the history was in the 70s, and then it became just a global experience. So we're going to do a little warm-up. I want to welcome you to Chord Thursday. My name is Anne. As you can see, I'm dressed for the occasion. I've got a leaf, and in the back it says organic theme. Yeah. And this is 100% cotton, and I've got my house plants decorating. And this is mahogany wood, so everything that's natural. So today we have 10 songs, and I just want to show something that I do a lot, which I don't see people doing, and that is called hammering on. So basically, treat your left fingers as hammers, all right? So a simple way would be, suppose we're doing the C chord, okay? So you could hammer by going like this. You can't hear it very well because this is a very weak finger. So suppose I do, let's do the C7 chord with our index finger. So if we, you hear that? So I could strum it first and then hit it. Ready, and. So we could do this, and the middle finger. And this is fun to do, and because in the song that Adrienne and I are doing, Mother Nature's Son, there will be bits where we do, because it's a C chord. So let's do that. So all I'm doing is hitting it on the first fret of the E string. So if I do on the C chord, down, 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 and at some point I just hit it, the index finger. So it becomes 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you're hearing sirens, those are actual sirens in Boston, Massachusetts. They're everywhere.
They're coming after you, Anne.
So what I like to do is make use of these hammers. Like I just plucked it and then I hit it. That's all I'm doing. I have the C chord, and this is a C suspended 4 chord. It's really pretty. And then you could do it. Well, there are other things you could do, like slide. Or pull-offs. But anyway, it's just important to know that you've got all these fingers that are usually doing nothing, so you can make use of that by occasionally hitting one of the notes. So for the C chord, It's basically the notes in the C major scale. So basically you have the E going to the F, F going to the G, and then you have the C, which is on your C string, the open C string, going to the D. So. All right, so those are just some of the ideas you could do because there's all your fingers are free except for your ring fingers. So you could be hammering, pulling off, doing slides or anything you want, right, rather than just play the chords like this, okay? All right, I think it's time for our sunglass ritual. Okay. Let's see. So we can wear our sunglasses. For those of you that are here for the first time, this is just something that we do, kind of like a call to order. We have 54 people now. Let me take a look to see. See, I tried to scroll through, but the first 25 people get recorded, and then everybody else who is who's got the webcam switched off, we won't be able to see you. So, all right. So what we do is we count to 3. We stay still, count to 3. And then we say 3-chord Thursday, and then we shake our ukuleles. And today we're gonna say Earth Day, okay? So are we all ready? You got your sunglasses? Sandy, do you have your sunglasses? What was that? Okay, all right, so.
Ow.
Let's include that. I can't tell. I can't tell who that is. Does anybody know who that is?
Bob from Maryland.
Okay. We don't know who that is.
The guy dressed in green t-shirt.
I thought it was Bob in Maryland. Is it you, Bob?
I think it was Bob.
Mic was open.
Yeah, not it either.
All right. Was it Bob?
Yes.
That's your vacuum cleaner? Oh, too bad, Bob. It must be your vacuum cleaner. All right. Okay, let's unmute, except for Bob. And I'm going to count to 3. So wear your sunglasses. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
3,
4 Thursday. Happy
Earth Day. Earth Day.
Oh, good to see you again, Erica. Long time no see. And good to see you, Steve. Steve in California. Let's see, who else have I seen? Carol. Takefuchi, nice to see you. Aloha. Ginger and Judy. All right. And Amanda. Amanda, how was your singing happy birthday the other day?
Oh, it went very well.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
I started in G, no in C.
Oh, really? Okay. Wow. Let's see. Can you raise your hand, everyone who's new for first time or who I haven't seen in a while? Rob here. Good to see you. Elizabeth, great. Dale and Mariah. Hello. And
aloha.
Aloha. Good to see you, Patty. Oh, wearing green. All right, Ginny, nice to see you.
You too. Good to be here.
Good to be here.
And I have to show off my sort of Earth Day shirt because it's a picture of the headwaters of the Mississippi River, which is in the northern part of my state. So
In Minnesota.
Yeah, I just had to show. I think that was it's the most appropriate thing for Earth Day that I have. It's nature, and that's why I had to call it to your attention. I
Ah,
didn't mean to
good.
be a show off.
That's okay.
Show and
Everybody,
tell.
it's so good that we have these themes and then we dress up to the occasion. Yeah. So today, you know, it's sometimes hard to think about what to wear for Earth, but plants, globes, spaceship without cat.
And
Yes.
Sherry here. My husband gave me roses for my birthday, and after they dried out, I cooked them and made them into beads.
Oh,
These are little rose beads.
oh
That's
wow.
brilliant, Sherry. Is that ever cool?
And
Sustainability and
Wow.
creativity.
and
Absolutely.
then I run them, and I run
Wow.
them with I put rose oil on them so they smell as well.
Oh,
Amazing.
You'll have to tell us how to do that
Yeah,
in the
give us
chat.
the recipe.
that's wonderful.
Yeah. What's
All
the
right.
Got
recipe?
this little
I
guy
have
here.
my gardening
Oh, you have
hat.
something. Is that real, Mariah? No, it's
Now,
a.
this is, I bought this in Florida.
Uh-huh.
It's from Colombia, and he sings. So he's gonna sing for you for a little bit.
Lovely. That's cute.
That's cute. Well, without further ado, I'm going to share screen. Oh, must make sure I could let other people share too. Today we have two share screen. We need to find a name for that. Screen sharing scrollers. Judy and Neil, they successfully split the duty and shared screen last time, 2 weeks ago. So good that we're building the expertise so that, you know, more people can learn from them on how to do this. So let's see. Oh, first of all, let me share today's lineup. Today's lineup is this. So, you know, I have a page for every theme, yeah. And Earth Day, and what happens is in the first paragraph, there's always a link, 3-Chord Thursday, back to the main page, and it's got the date and the time and what to wear. And then this blurb just below the 3 chords are just basic information, you know, how to click if you want to request a song to perform, to check out the YouTube playlist, and register in advance to get on the mailing list, which many of you got, and the Facebook group. So today, Debbie is going to open with a 3-chord song, and then Sheridan with another 3-chord song. And This Land Is Your Land, it's in C, so there is a tag opportunity. So if you want to, in other words, split the song with Maureen, you know, you could direct message her, because Maureen is the third one up. Otherwise, Maureen will sing the whole song. And then Paul is going to do You Can't Walk on Water, which is an original song, I believe, that he wrote. And Liane and Tony are going to split and share Peace Train. So, and then halfway through, we're going to have Andi with the Garden song, and then Bruce. We've got to stay for Bruce's song sheet because he always makes it himself, and it's multifaceted, multicolored. And the next Bruce, there's 2 Bruce. The second Bruce is coming in the second half because he has to come all the way from Italy. So he's slightly delayed. Therefore, I put his 3-chord song in the second half. And then Adrienne and I will do Mother Nature's Son. Not in the original key of D, but a little bit lower in the key of C. And we're going to finally end with Mike with What a Wonderful World. And if you're curious about other songs, there are other songs here and more. And if you like to contribute, there's a click where you could do that right at the bottom of the page. And if you like to volunteer to share screen, next time there's a link too. All right, so I'm going to stop share. And Debbie, are you ready?
Apologies if I shared my screen too soon. Then I was a bit too eager with the button press.
This is Neil.
Hi, Neil.
Hey, Neil. Hey, partner.
All right, no problem. So I'm going to mute all right now and ask Debbie to unmute herself.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, let me see if we can see the picture. Okay. The problem, whoever is scrolling, the chorus is at the top. So each verse has the chorus and you have to scroll it back up to the top. I'm sorry
it's
about
one
that.
of them, is it?
I'm going to make it hard on y'all. Okay. This
Judy,
song
can I have the evens, please?
This song was by Johnny Cash, and he made it in 1974 when he was at the height of his fame, and it was about nationwide environmental awareness, and that was at the height of the awareness in 1974. He doesn't really tell us how we violated nature, but he does it in his Southern twang. So y'all put on your Southern twang. And this is a bum diddy song. So we're gonna do bum diddy. So it goes bum diddy, bum diddy, bum diddy, bum diddy. Here we go. Don't go near the water, children. See the fish all dead upon the shore. Don't go near the water, 'cause the water isn't water anymore. From the fountains in the mountains comes the water running cool and clear and blue. And it comes down from the hills and goes into the towns, and then it passes through. When it gets down to the cities, the water turns into a dirty gray. 'Cause poisoned and polluted by the people as it goes along the way. Don't go near the water, children. See the fish all dead upon the shore. Don't go near the water, 'cause the water isn't water anymore. Well, the time there was clean and you could see forever across the plains. The wind was sweet as honey and no one had ever heard of acid rain. We're torturing the earth and putting every kind of evil in the sea. We violated nature and our children have to pay the penalty. Don't go near the water, children. See the fish all dead upon the shore. Don't go near the water, 'cause the water isn't water anymore. I was sitting on the bank of the lake at home fishing with my little boy, and he said, I said, "Have you got a bite yet, son?" He said, "No, sir." Said, "You, Daddy?" He said, "I think I have a nibble." He said, "Daddy, if I catch a fish, can I cook him and eat him?" I said, "You better not, son. It may not be safe to eat the fish in this water anymore." Don't go near the water, children. See the fish all dead upon the shore. Don't go near the water, 'cause the water isn't water anymore. One more time. Don't go near the water, children. See the fish all dead upon the shore. Don't go near the water, 'cause the water isn't water anymore. Tag. Don't go near the water, 'cause the water isn't water anymore. Thank you.
Really nice.
Were you using a claw hammer on that strum technique? Who just?
You're muted, Debbie.
Okay.
Sorry, I muted myself right away. No, just G. I have a low G, bum, diddy, and then the next.
Okay. Back and forth from the G to the C string. Yeah,
All right, right. Just
Cool.
bum diddy. just an good old Johnny Cash song.
Nice.
Is that a cowboy hat, Debbie?
No, it's an outdoor. It's an environmental hat.
Environmental hat. Okay. All right.
Yeah, park ranger hat.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Debbie. So that was
You're
Debbie
welcome.
from Tennessee doing "Don't Go Near the Water," and wow. Next, we're gonna have Sheridan in California do "Defying Gravity," and this is a chord melody arrangement you did yourself, isn't it? Sheridan, are you there?
Yeah, I am.
All right.
And yeah, it's a Jesse Winchester tune, and it's really, it's a simple C scale. It goes from C down to D, and then it goes from B down to C. So really, it just sounds like, and then. One of the things that I learned that's interesting about this is that you can actually learn the C scale and play the chord against it. Go. And then so you can actually play along with the song. Now I arpeggiated just to make it sound a little more interesting, but here it is called Defying Gravity, and I'm taking the global view from outside the planet with this tune. That's why I have the background here, the ocean blue, since we're mostly ocean.
And this is interesting also because it's a kind of a word painting, isn't it? You're going down like gravity.
Yeah, it's a very simple but kind of profound song. I really like it a lot, and I play it out a lot. So here we go.
All right.
But even one day, if I do, I'll jump off and smile back at you. I don't even know where we are. They tell us we're circling a star. Well, I'll take their word, I don't know. But I'm dizzy, so it may be so. I live on a big round ball. I never would dream I could fall. But even the high must lay low. So when I do fall, I'll be glad to go. Yes, when I do fall, I'll be glad to go.
Andy,
Oh,
well done.
Sheridan, that was
Beautiful song.
Oh,
Very nice.
Good job.
beautiful.
Beautiful.
I love that song.
Oh,
Sheridan, I know you talked about it, but this is fantastic.
Very
When we meet face to face in this life, I hope one day, I would, in person, I would love to jam with you. I feel like you were jamming with me just now. It's fantastic. Wasn't that
It's a
great?
really-
Oh my
it's a
God,
really-
it's wonderful.
It's really easy.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's a really easy song for people to play along with, and there's
Yeah.
some parallel harmonies that play along with it as well. And that's, both of those are kind of scored in the piece. So yeah, even the little double stops.
So Sheridan has arranged a lot of wonderful music like this, and he manages to makes it really easy to read, the chord diagrams. So all of you that love to finger pick, he's the man. He's the man. All right, Maureen, are you ready?
Yeah, Mike is sharing it with me. Mike Sagerton.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so
I
I'll make
forgot.
sure I don't mute him.
Which part would you like me to do?
Maureen, have you decided which one? Did I accidentally mute you? I didn't mean to.
I think she is muted.
I'm mute.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
mute.
Okay,
But
great.
mine is in C. I don't know what his is in.
Oh yeah.
We could transpose it.
Yeah.
Was hoping to do some finger picking.
Well, I'm sure you can.
I was doing a little, but it's hard singing with it at the same time. But maybe I'll give it a try here.
Is that
So how-
okay, Maureen? I've put it
So
in.
Maureen, you have to tell me when you want me to come in. Do you want me to come in?
Why don't you come in on every other verse? I'll sing
Okay,
the-
sounds good.
You
And
sing
I'll
the
try
second
finger
one,
pick too.
and so on. That's better.
Mike and Maureen, are you happy with the key it's in now on the screen?
Yeah. I got
Let
my
me see.
paper here. Anyways, it's closer.
So
Should I start?
I'll mute myself.
Okay. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
As I was walking that ribbon of highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. This land was made for you and me.
I rode and I rambled, and I followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of her diamond desert.
As I went walking, I saw a sign there, and on the sign it said, no trespassing. But on the other side, it didn't say nothing. That side was made for you and me.
In the shadow of the steeple, I saw my people by the relief office. I seen my people as they stood there hungry. I stood there asking, is this land made for you and me?
Nobody living can ever stop me as I go walking that freedom highway. Nobody living can ever make me turn back. This land was made for you and me.
This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
Nice job, Maureen.
Oh, beautiful. Good job, you guys.
Because it was my first debut in finger picking in front of anybody and singing at the same time.
Maureen, you were terrific.
Maureen.
You were terrific and heroic. Hooray.
I was doing a freestyle finger picking.
That was I tried to do the out and in, but I know I missed I went in and out a few times.
That sounded great, Maureen. Really great.
Yes, that's good.
Good job. And you had such courage to do it in front of people.
Ian's
Such
class
courage
is
in
great.
front of an audience. I could never do that.
Wonderful. I could because of Ian. We're doing a lot of finger picking in her class. It's very helpful.
Thank you, Maureen. That was wonderful.
I just want to tell people that there is a Canadian version of this song that Oscar Brand, I think Oscar Brand wrote the alternative lyrics to. So you can look that up if you like.
Yeah, it does, as a matter of fact. And I used to know it perfectly, and all I can clearly remember of it is to Vancouver, from the Arctic Circle to Vancouver Island, I think. So I don't know the rest, but definitely that was the one I learned first.
Are they in both French and English?
Not even. It's very sad. They claim that one, the Anglos.
It would be great to have one for everywhere in the world, isn't it? Doesn't this? Doesn't it feel like it's a global?
We could have a global one with different spots all over the world, so it would make it one world instead of specific spots in the world.
Just one song with 130 verses.
Yeah.
Hey, Anne, I just put up a very simple double stop version of "This Land Is Your Land," and it's in F. But I mean, if people want to try and pick it out, it's really pretty simple to do.
All right, thank you, Sheridan. I'm gonna mute all and just before I welcome the next performer, just quickly mention that when Sheridan mentions double stop, he means when you press the two fingers on the fret. Is that right? That's what you mean by that, right? Oops, sorry. You gotta unmute. You're muted now.
You're just plucking two strings at a time, so you're plucking the melody and a harmony note. It's not very difficult to do.
And it's fun to do. Wonderful. Thank you, Sheridan. So that's a file uploaded for This Land Is Your Land that Sheridan has arranged where you do some interesting plucks. Okay, so next we've got You Can't Walk on Water. Wow, the second song about water. Is Paul here? I think Paul is getting his... Are you getting
hi,
your
guys.
cycle?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we could get it.
Oh, okay. Hey, something Ann said, I think it was last week, is that we're not really here to perform. We're here also to teach. I mean, I guess it's good practice performing, but so this is kind of a teachable moment, and I'm also trying to put in a plug for my harmonica class. We'll be tomorrow at the same time. I know some of you guys already have the info, but if anyone on the Zoom wants to do it, I'm going to put my email in the chat. Just send me an email and I'll send you some advanced study information. And I don't know if it's worth sending the questionnaire now, but I'll send the questionnaire. You can send it back if you have time. So anyway, and then I really have to thank the last two performers, because I was looking for a song to teach on the C harmonica tomorrow that people know and people like. And, it's a song you never get tired of. So I'm going to... Part of my demonstration today is how you can play two different keys on a harmonica. So if you have a C harmonica, you would play that. So the C harmonica gives you a do, re, mi in the key of C. So any song that's kind of in that C major, you can play with a C harmonica. But for anyone who listens to blues music, that's usually done in what they call the cross position. So on a C harmonica, that's in the key of G. And I'll just play a little bit. Well, my mic's not working, but I'll just do a little bit. So that's playing in the key of G in a blues. So that's called cross harp, second position, and that relates to the circle of fifths, which I really am not going to try to explain tomorrow or anytime soon. And then since I'm trying to teach a Zoom class, I wanted to practice sharing my own screen. And this is my song. It's a very simple song, and it actually needs some work on it. I just got some good advice earlier today. So I have to dedicate this song to my neighbor's dog, Malu. He recently moved to Ohio, and I don't think he's going to come back and paddle with me. And now I'm looking for a new fiddle player. But he's actually pretty talented on the fiddle. The chords are very easy for this song. And if you have trouble with the B flat, just play the first three strings, just because that's an easy chord. Just don't worry about your whether you have a high G or low G. Just don't hit it when you play that key. So this is probably some of the easiest chords. Now, can you guys see it okay from there? So what I'm going to do, I wanted to show you on this song, I'm going to play this with an F harmonica first in the standard position, because this song has like a harmonica part to it. And then I'm going to show you how it would sound playing with the B flat, which is the cross position, and gives you more of a blues sound. And I appreciate your patience, and thanks for the opportunity to stick my neck out even farther than I normally do. The seas are rising, it's encroaching on the land. The beaches, they're eroded, there goes the sand. No, you can't walk on water, Lord knows you tried. Just keep your eyes on that rising tide. Swimming upstream is harder than it looks. Reality is tougher than reading about it in a book. So now I'm going to pause. I've got to change harmonicas. There was a way I was going to have two harmonicas in the same holder, but I think I'm just going to switch to, that was the F, kind of playing in a major key. And now I'm going to try the B flat. Sorry to step out of your field of view. So this is the B flat, and I'll be playing it in the cross harp position, just to give you a feel for what that would sound like. No, you can walk on water. Lord knows you tried. Just keep your eyes on that rising tide. See, she's rising, approaching on the land. The beaches, they're eroding. Where goes the sand? And then I got to say a couple more things. I wrote that song in a youth camp that my friend does for free, actually. It's usually 5 days, one song a day if you can do it, but it's no pressure or anything. But the first one, I think, was back in August, and so we had almost 120 songs written in a 5-day period. It was pretty neat. And yeah, that's all free. You can see her website. And then this might be blatantly commercial, but she also did that drawing of my friend's dog. So she'll take a pet photo and put it with a acoustic musical instrument of your choice. So they're pretty neat stuff. And then I'm gonna close off with one harmonica joke. I was looking for harmonica jokes, and I'm telling you, there are more harmonica jokes than any other instrument. There's like hundreds of them. Why do dogs howl at the harmonica player? To try to get them to play in the right key, of course. What else? Thanks, guys. I'm out.
That was great, Paul. Thank you. Love the whole thing.
That was wonderful.
Paul.
Well done.
Thank you. That was fun.
Thank you.
The harmonica.
And I want to hear some more harmonica jokes. I never knew that fact.
You can kind of switch with bass players and say, what words will you never hear at a concert? Bring round the harmonica player's limo.
Are you telling me that there are no ukulele jokes?
Here's one. What do you do when a ukulele player shows up at your door? Pay him for the pizza and let him go home. I heard that from Little Rev last night.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, I've got a pizza joke.
There we go.
You know what Hawaiian pizza is ham and pineapple. I burnt mine last night. Next time I'm going to use aloha temperature.
All right.
We need to.
Got a relevant.
What time? I emailed Paul about his harmonica class. What time? We're Pacific Daylight Time, and so he's got times, but I think it's Eastern, and I'd like to know exactly what time they are.
It's going to be exactly the same time that this one starts, and I'm going to open it up maybe 10 or 15 minutes early. Yeah, same time as here.
So 3 Chord Thursday time, but it's tomorrow, Friday. All right, and this is open for everyone, not just those people who played in the anniversary ukulele Jeopardy game, and not just those people that attended the Jeopardy game. It's everyone who wants to, because Paul, out of generosity of his heart, he wants to share his love and encyclopedic knowledge of not one harmonica, but maybe 2 harmonicas, as he demonstrated today. And I already looked at the 15 pages that he prepared, and I have to say I asked him to trim it down, but that's only because I didn't want to read too much. So please don't read the abridged version. He spent a lot of time putting it together, and I had no idea this little tiny instrument, probably half the width of my iPhone, can produce so many sounds, 3 octaves or something. I definitely believe that every ukulele player, besides having a kazoo, ukulele, one day should aspire to graduate to the harmonica. So, anyway.
When is it, Ian?
It's tomorrow tomorrow at this time, 3-chord Thursday time.
3-chord harmonicas at 3.
Just to let everybody know, okay, that the winning prize went to the team who won. All right, but these teams were randomly put together, so they basically didn't know each other, right? And this is West +1. They received the prize of getting a caricature of their team, plus harmonica class, and a free T-shirt to a member of their team, and a 7-week class from me donated by an anonymous donor, and also vocal coaching by Bruce Borham, who in Italy, and I think he's going to be showing up if he's here already, he's here soon. But this is what you get for being in 3-chord Thursday, and the harmonica lesson is now open to all, as is the exercise. Exercise, which Mike will talk about, which is every Tuesday and Thursday at 9 in the morning.
9 a.m. Eastern time.
And did the losing team finish their detention already?
Oh yes, and there was prize for the losing team. The losing team got to attend my one of my classes, the classes that I gave, or get a consultation, music consultation from
music consultation.
Yeah, so suppose you want to, get feedback on your performance or something that you plan to do. You got that. All right, so without further ado, the next one is a duet. Let me mute everyone. It's oh my gosh, it's halfway around the world. Collaboration. Yeah, Hawaii and England, Isle of Wight. So, Liane, would you unmute yourself in Hawaii? And Tony in Isle of Wight. We all know it from When I'm 64, the song.
Well, hi, everybody. Peace Train was written by Yusuf Cat Stevens in 1971, so it's 50 years old this year. And it's about the allegorical train that we're all going to get on. Something good has begun. And the other reason why I chose the song is I think it's good for beginners. It's 4 chords, and you can play the song just doing 1 strum per beat the whole way through if you'd like. And it's a left hand exercise. Try and change the chords eventually if you can do it without licking, which was one of the themes on 3-chord Thursday a few months back. Tony, did you want to say something about the strum that you'll be doing? Because Tony's strum is a little different from mine.
Yeah, mine's a bit just random as it comes, because when you listen to Cat Stevens sing it, it's mainly about the power of his voice. And so the instrument is almost second. So I'm just going to vamp it a bit. So keep along if you can. But it's like Anne said, it's about quick changes between C, G and F. Yes. So it'll test your little fingers going. My T-shirt, by the way, is my grandchildren, saving the planet for my grandchildren.
Oh, very cool. Really cool.
Bought from Boston, America.
All right, thanks, Tony. And so a few more words about the song sheet. The first 4 lines are going to be an introduction, and I'm just going to hum it. And then I'll start singing, Now I've Been Happy Lately. And then at the very end, I'm just going to add a few more chords flourish that is not on the song sheet. And when you practice on your own, you can add your own chords and finish. Okay, so we're going to start from the, see, there's just the C and the F at the end, but I'm going to add a few more chords. Okay, and it's, let's see. Now I've been happy lately, thinking about the good things to come, and I believe it could be something good has begun. Oh, I've been smiling lately, thinking about the world as one, and I believe it could be someday it's going to come.
'Cause out on the edge of darkness, there rides a peace train. Oh, peace train, take this country, come take me home again. 'Cause I've been smiling lately, thinking about the good things to come, and I believe it could be something good has begun.
Oh, peace train sounding louder, glide on the peace train. Ooh, come on the peace train. Peace train, holy roller, everyone jump on the peace train. Ooh, come on the peace train.
So get your bags together, go bring your friends too, 'cause it's getting nearer, it'll soon be with you.
Now come and join the living, it's not so far from you, and it's getting nearer, soon it will all be true. Peace train sounding louder, glide on the peace train. Ooh, come on the peace train.
Now I've been crying lately, thinking about the world as it is, and why must we go on hating? Why can't we live in peace? Because out on the edge of darkness, there rides a peace train. Oh, peace train, take this country, come take me home again.
Peace train sounding louder, glide on the peace train. Ooh, come on the peace train. Peace train, holy roller, everybody jump on the peace train. Ooh, come on, come on, come on, come on the peace train. Is this the peace train? Peace train.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, such a fun song.
Yeah.
Fun song.
Good job, you guys.
That's a very irregular beat. I never noticed it
It is irregular.
It is.
before today. It's a good one to learn.
Wow.
Stevens singing your chords fast.
Yeah, they're really fast.
Yeah.
Cat Stevens is sneaky like that, though. I love Maureen Broken.
Yeah, that was
And it's the
definitely
same
his.
thing. He does these sneaky little things with the rhythm that you really have to be on top of.
yes.
His music is so worth struggling with.
Did Cat Stevens also do it in this key? Liane?
No, he did it in G.
Oh, okay.
Because
Wow.
I distinctly remember a villainy minor turning up very often.
Yeah, that was actually for me, that was not an easy song because
No,
just
it's
the
really
rhythm.
good.
Yeah, it was not easy at all. Wow.
We just made it look difficult.
Wow. I couldn't
Well,
keep up.
I always think of Cat Stevens as being peaceful and mellow and sort of, maybe one step up from in peaceful and mellowness from Donovan.
Yeah.
And then I start hearing his music and the sort of
Yeah,
sneaky little
it's dark.
syncopations in there.
Yeah.
And then I start trying to play and you realize what's going on.
Yeah. But I love
That was
Cat Stevens.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to ask next, Garden Song. Andi, are you ready? If you unmute yourself. This is a great song for Earth Day.
Well, we'll give it a whirl.
All right.
This was written by David Mallet in the 70s, believe it or not, but everybody thinks it's just part of the folk literature. It's been done by a whole lot of people, including Peter, Paul and Mary, John Denver, Arlo Guthrie, and the Muppets. So, if it's good enough for Miss Piggy, we'll give it a whirl. I'm going to try some of the strums and finger picking that we've learned in class. Thank you, Anne. And I'm going to do the best I can with paragraph 1, Calypso, then Country, then Alberti, then Travis, and end it with with Down Up and Down Down. I'm going to cross out the last paragraph just in the interest of time. Okay, well, let's give it a whirl. And of course, I have my garden hat with all my flowers. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rain comes tumbling down. Country. Pulling, pulling weeds, picking stones. We are made of dreams and homes. For the need to grow my own, 'cause the time is close at hand. Grain for grain, sun and rain, find my way in nature's chain. Tune my body and my brain to the music of the land. And Alberti. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All it takes is a rake and a hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, someone bless these seeds I sow. Someone warm them from below till the rain comes tumbling down. Travis. Plant your rows straight and long. Temper them with prayer and song. Mother Earth will keep you strong if you give her love and care. Old crow watching carefully from his perch on yonder tree. In my garden I am free as that pretty bird up there. Inch by inch, row inch by inch, row by row, One's got me really teed. All the insects love to feed on my tomato plants. Sunburned neck, scratched up knees, kitchen's choked with zucchinis. Gonna shop at the A&P next time I get a chance.
Well done. Well done.
That's great.
That was great. I love the ending.
Yeah,
I love the ending.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
You really showcased all the different standard type, we should call them the plucking patterns that every fingerstyle ukulele player needs to know. The Alberti, the Travis.
Good idea.
And the arpeggio, isn't it?
And the Alberti.
Yes, excellent. I love the Alberti best. I thought it worked well for this song.
I did too. And thank you so much for those wonderful classes. They were great.
Well, Andi, you started as a complete beginner.
Total.
And now you are plucking away and singing away.
It's so much fun.
Great. And I love your outfit. I love purple. So.
My gardening hat.
Yeah, it's great. Well, gosh, who can top that? Well, we have Bruce, the art of creating song sheets that come alive. So, Bruce, take a look at that. Actually, I have a question about where the children play now. Are they coming out of quarantine, out of lockdown?
Not here, they're not.
No?
Not Montreal.
No, Montreal. So, Bruce.
Montreal, they're semi-locked down. They go to school alternative days, but they can't play in groups after school. It's still got to be one friend.
Oh, too bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Bruce. Bruce.
Yeah, well, this song came out of Cat Stevens' experience. He grew up in downtown London in the theater district. And when he went to school, they had to play in the basement of the school with no windows. So he took it to heart. But I just got to say, I am overwhelmed by the abundant shared talent in this group. I'm starting to make a list here. I don't teach like Anne. I don't pick and sing at the same time like Maureen. I don't arrange songs like Sheridan. I don't do everything like Mike does. But I can arrange a song so it gives the page turner some more work. Yeah. So we're going to take the whole verse strumming, and it's got 5 chords. I don't think there's any surprises here. Pretty simple song for children. B flat. Almost ready for the verse. Here it goes. Well, I think it's fun building jumbo planes or taking a ride on a cosmic train. Switch on summer from a slot machine. Yes, get what you want to if you want, 'cause you can get anything. I know we've come a long way. We're changing day to day. But tell me, where did the children play? Well, you roll on roads over fresh green grass for your lorry load. pumping petrol gas, and you make them long, and you make them tough, but they just go on, and it seems you can't get off. No, we've come a long way, we're changing day to day. Tell me, where do the children play? When you crack the sky, scrapers fill the air. Will you keep on building higher till there's no more room up there? Will you make us laugh? Will you make us cry? Will you tell us when to live? Will you tell us when to die? I know we've come a long way, we're changing day to day. Tell me, where do the children play? Do 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 dee dee do 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 do.
Very nice. Did you write that?
I wish I wrote that.
Yeah.
I love how you put that extra little,
That's
the
great,
next
Bruce.
chord is D minor, or the next chord. That was awesome.
Yeah.
And the
that
song
helped.
sheets are beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I had a
Apologies,
career
Bruce,
in
I messed it
graphic
up at the
design in
start.
high school, so I gotta use it.
My PC decided it was going to do software updates just as you started, so I'm sorry I messed it up.
Oh,
I thought, no, not now.
more work for
Please,
the
Law.
So great.
So Bruce Cook is changing the standard for song sheets. You know, there have been no song sheet really. You know, people use brackets, people use parentheses, people write in sans serif or serif fonts, tiny, huge, wide margins, landscape or portrait. But Bruce,
well,
you are going to introduce, yeah.
I learned it from another strum leader in West Michigan. There's at least 4 of us I know that are doing this one verse at a time. Nice format.
Cool.
Very good.
Yeah, we do that for who I work for as well. It's one verse, one chorus, but I've never done it with chords. So thank you. I love how you put that last chord also. It's like your next chord is D minor. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is nice.
That is great. Well, thank you, Bruce. And now for the other Bruce. Both Bruces have not met each other, as most of us here in Zoom. We have not shook hands in person or anything. And sorry, I just muted you, Bruce.
I'm shaking Bruce's hand virtually because I think that's a great song. I love Cat Stevens. I like.
I'm just saying, Bruce and I play with each other a couple times a week now.
Yeah, exactly. So we're only a few thousand miles away across the Atlantic. So.
Wow.
Yeah, Joni Mitchell is one of my favorites. So I just think she's amazing.
So the next song, Big Yellow Taxi.
So it's very easy 3-chord song. I try to do a couple of slight variations, but just to spice it up a bit. But it's basically G, C, and D, and that's it. So it should be really easy to follow along. You can do the G down here, or you can do it up here in the C position. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They pay paradise and put up a parking lot. Ooh, bop, 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 bop. Ooh, bop, 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 bop. They pay paradise, put up a parking lot. with a pink hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot. Ooh, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They pay paradise and put up a parking lot. Ooh, bak, 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 bak. Ooh, bak, 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 bak. They took all the trees, put them in a tree museum. And they charged all the people $1.50 just to see 'em. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They pay paradise and put up a parking lot. Ooh, ba 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 ba. Ooh, ba 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 ba. Hey, farmer, farmer, put away your DDT now. Put me spots on my apples, leave me the birds and the bees. Please, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They pay paradise and put up a parking lot. Ooh, ba, 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 ba. Last night, I heard my screen door slam now. And a big yellow taxi took away my old lady. Oh, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They pay paradise and put up a parking lot. Ooh, bark, 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 bark. They pay paradise and put up a parking lot.
Wonderful, Bruce. Woo. I'm shaking your hand virtually.
Oh, Bruce.
Beautiful song.
Bruce. That was great.
And like
I loved your Bruce, I loved your arrangement and styling.
Well, thank you.
Very, very good.
Hit the jackpot.
And your chords up the neck were good too.
Well, we all hit the jackpot by being here tonight with Ann.
That's right.
And I think you're next. I mean, Ann. Well, there you go.
Ann is next.
And you're muted.
And Adrienne.
And you're muted.
Did I mute myself by accident? Okay.
Yep.
I meant to mute everybody. Okay, let me mute everybody. Mute all. Okay. All right. And then I'm unmuted. And then Adrienne is unmuted. All right. So Mother Nature's son, Paul McCartney went home to see his dad in Liverpool. And he wrote this. Basically, he thought maybe it was Nat King Cole's Nature Boy. He liked that very much. So he wrote this, and he said that John Lennon may have helped him a bit with some of the lyrics, but basically he did it all himself. So we're going to be doing this. And I'm going to be doing the intro, and then the first verse, and then pretty much Adrienne's doing everything else. And then I'll come back in again, and then she will end it. So here we go. Ready? Are we ready? Adrienne, okay.
Yes, ready, go.
All right.
Go ahead.
1, 2, ready, again. Born a poor young country boy, Mother Nature's son. All day long I'm sitting singing songs for everyone. Sit beside a mountain stream, see her waters rise. Listen to the pretty sound of music as she flies.
by fields of grass, Mother Nature's song, swaying daisies sing a lazy song beneath the sun. Do 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 do.
What happened?
Oh, sorry.
Good. No, that's great.
I wanted you to keep going.
I wanted to keep going.
I think
Very
we were
pretty.
enjoying it so much we wanted more.
That was great.
Great job, you two.
Love this song.
Really
Yeah.
beautiful. You both sound so well, so good together.
We're done.
Very good.
Yeah.
That was a short
Nice job.
song. Thanks.
It
So
was-
we're doing in my riffs class. We have a class on riffs of the Beatles. So this is going to be one of them.
That's a very cool song.
It's a good song. Okay, we've got one last song left, and before we go to Mike, I just want to give a little short announcement, and that is the Boston Guitar Orchestra, formerly known, well, it has a new name. It's called now the New England Guitar Orchestra. And after a lot of persuasion, it's opening up for ukulele players. So if you would like more information, I think I announced it in the Facebook page, but I haven't done so in the email. And the two pieces that we're rehearsing now, which is in Zoom, we meet in Zoom every Sunday at 10 o'clock Eastern time. And then we have a technique practice warm-up. And so if you like, so anyway, and then we go into breakout rooms. And the two pieces are Bach's Little Fugue, which was originally written for the organ, and then Elgar's Cello Concerto. So we're going to be the orchestra. So it'll be guitar, and there's also going to be bass guitar, electric guitar, and ukulele. So we have chord diagrams and tab. So those of you that are interested, we can have as many people as we want. And feel free to contact me if you're interested. All right, so that's all the announcement I have to make. And Mike, would you let me mute everyone first? Okay.
Okay, so let me just go over some of these chords. Look at the third line down. You'll see the C sharp 6. It's just you bar the first fret like that. So, and on the A minor C, it doesn't show that, but I just keep the A minor and I switch from the F and I just put my pinky down on the C note. It just sounds better to me. And I think the rest of the B flat and then the G minor 7 is just a B flat with one finger lifted up. And the rest I think you know there. So let me get my Satchmo on here. Bruce, you got to tell me how I do. There. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, a bright blessed day, a dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, thank you.
Nice.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think that's the perfect ending for Earth Day
Yeah.
song.
Yes,
And it's
agreed.
such a beautiful song. I
It
just
is.
melt. Would you know by any chance? I mean, I know it, I'm imagining he sang it for Good Morning Vietnam, but did he ever sing it with Ella Fitzgerald? Or solo on one of his own jazz records? Or it was strictly on the Vietnam soundtrack?
We don't know, but I heard the bass coming through, Michael Gackton.
Yeah, I heard a bass too.
Yeah, in New York. This is one of those songs that.
I didn't realize. I'm sorry.
No, it sounds
That's
lovely.
fine.
Yeah, and the sync wasn't off too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounded like you were right in there.
Wow, I didn't even notice. Thanks, Mike.
Wonderful.
We'll have to get together and collaborate on that.
So let's give a big hand to all the performers.
Yay!
I want to know, did Bruce write Where Did the Children Play, or is that, who is that by?
Cat Stevens.
That's Stevens.
Oh, Cat Stevens. Okay. Love that one.
Yeah. And thank you everyone for making an effort to wear green or put plants next to you or put on a virtual screen. Next week is a very special thing. Please don't go away yet. It's dance. And I got so excited about this theme that I decided to transcribe a whole bunch of songs that I love, like Funky Town. Adrienne and I are doing Safety Dance. Of course, nobody's doing Kung Fu Fighting. We do have a spot for one more, and I am waiting for all the song sheets. But what's special about this one is we're gonna dance. So it's my goal to get everybody to stand up and dance. I'm even thinking.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think
Jenny,
this
you're
will
going to
be-
do your sway, and Molly's going to be, and Leonard is going to be doing a waltz, the Tennessee waltz, which Maureen, you did long time ago.
And can the audience join in on the dancing?
Oh, yes.
Definitely join on the dancing.
I'm still happy to be muted, but I really want to dance.
Yeah. And the week after, we have famous riffs. So they're like the famous little pluck things that's so recognizable. And and then after that is common chord progressions, chords, the sequence of chords that are the same every time, and it's used in a lot of songs. So if you haven't joined the Facebook group, please join us. I think there's over 50 people who haven't answered the 2 basic questions. Otherwise, we should be getting near 500, which is an amazing number of people. All right. I think that's all. Sorry, I'm just muting everyone because I want to say goodbye and thank you all. And if you want to hang out afterwards, feel free. We have live streamed YouTube onto our Facebook page. So if you miss it, you could go to the Facebook page and just check it out. And I'm going to put the speaker and share screen view on our Facebook page too, so that you could just follow it and practice these songs because we had 2 excellent scrollers. Let's give them all a hand. If you unmute yourselves, Judy and Neil.
Hey, scrollers.
Yeah.
We got scrollers.
Scroll 'em.
A job that didn't exist before the pandemic.
That's right. Didn't so. I'm gonna stop recording right now.